Hello, friends. Today we are going to see some examples on the chapter Relation and Function. Let R be a relation defined on the set, and that set is 1, 2, 3. And that relation is defined by 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, 3 is related to 3, again 1 is related to 2, and 2 is related to 3. This relation is defined on the set 1, 2, 3. And we have to show that this relation is reflexive but neither symmetric nor transitive. Now we will show why this relation is reflexive and why it is not symmetric and transitive. First we will check whether this relation is reflexive or not. Okay, so what we will do, we are having the elements 1, 2, 3 in the set. So if this relation is to be a reflexive, then what is needed? This 1 must be related to 1, 2 must be related to 2, and 3 must be related to 3. And here also 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, and 3 is related to 3. That's why our relation is reflexive. So we will write here the relation R is reflexive. And what is the reason? And we are giving the reason because there are three elements in the set, and each element, that is 1 is 1 comma 1, then 2 is related to 2, then 3 is also related to 3, and all these three order pairs belongs to our relation R. Therefore our relation is reflexive. Now we will see what about the symmetry, whether our function is symmetric or not. See, uh, in this relation, 1 is related to 2, but 2 is not related to 1. In this relation, also 2 is related to 3, but 3 is not related to 2. Means if we showed there is one order pair, if x comma y belongs to the relation R, then y comma x that also belongs to relation R, then we will say that our relation is symmetric. Since we are writing here, since this order pair 1 comma 2 belongs to R, but this order pair 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Similarly, we can also say that this order pair 2 comma 3 belongs to R, but the order pair 3 comma 2 does not belongs to R. Therefore, our relation R is not symmetric. Okay, our relation is not symmetric. Now, third, we see whether our relation is transitive or not. And what is the condition? What is the condition? If the relation, if this order pair x comma y belongs to R, if this order pair y comma z belongs to R, then if there is order pair x comma z which also belongs to R, then we will say that that relation is transitive. Okay, now here this order pair, since see order pair 1 comma 2 is there, 1 is related to 2, again 2 is related to 3, but 1 is not related to 3 because such order pair is not given in the relation R. Since 1 comma 2 this order pair belongs to relation R, also this 2 comma 3 belongs to R, but this order pair 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. Therefore our relation R is not transitive. This is not transitive. Okay, this is not transitive. So we have proved that our relation is reflexive but not symmetric and transitive. Next, see another example. Again, the relation R is defined on the set 1, 2, 3. And now for this type, the relation R is defined like this. 1 is related to 2 and 2 is related to 1. And we have to prove that this relation is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Now, we know that when our relation is reflexive, since there are three elements in the set, and if this relation R is to be a reflexive relation, then each element in this set is related to itself. That means 1 should be related to 1, 2 should be related to 2, and 3 should be related to 3. And then and only then we will say that that relation is reflexive. But in this relation, only 1 is related to 2, 1 is not related to 1. Again, 2 is not related to 2 here, and 3 is not related to 3 here. So, therefore, our relation will not be reflexive relation. And we will write this as, what about reflexive, whether our relation is reflexive? Since these order pairs 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2 and 3 comma 3, these order pairs does not belongs to our relation R, therefore our relation R is not reflexive. So this relation is not reflexive. And what about symmetry, whether this relation is symmetric or not? When our relation is symmetric, if this order pair x comma y belongs to our relation R, and if there is also this order pair y comma x belongs to R, then we say that our relation is reflexive. And here also this order pair 1 is related to 2, means again 2 is also related to 1. So therefore our relation R is symmetric. And how will you write this? Since this order pair 1 comma 2 belongs to R, and the order pair 2 comma 1 also belongs to R, therefore the relation is symmetric. So our relation is symmetric. It is enough to show that there exists one case where x comma y, this order pair belongs to R, and y comma x, that order pair also belongs to R, then our relation will be symmetric. And what about transitivity, where whether our relation is transitive or not, that we will see. When our relation is transitive, if there is a order pair x comma y belongs to our relation R, and again this y comma z belongs to relation R, and if these two order pairs are belonging to our relation R, and there is also a third order pair, that is x is related to z, then we will say that our relation is transitive. For this example, since this order pair 1 comma 2 belongs to R, again 2 comma 3, 2 comma 1 is also belongs to R, but this 1 is not related to 1. But this 1 comma 1, this order pair is not belongs to R, therefore our relation, that is our relation, is not transitive. Means what we have shown? We have shown that our relation is neither reflexive nor transitive, but it is symmetric. Now look at another example. Now in this example, we have to check that the two relations, relation R and relation S, these are two relations, whether these two relations are reflexive, symmetric or transitive, that we have to check. Relation R is defined on the set of natural numbers, and this relation R is defined like this. It contains all those order pairs such that the second element, that is B, is divisible by A, that is first element, where A and B are natural numbers. So we have to show that whether this relation R is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Similarly, we have to show that whether we have to check that whether this relation S, which is defined on the set of straight lines. So this relation S is defined on the set of straight lines. And how this relation is defined? L is perpendicular to M. Means we have to check that whether this relation S is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So first we will check whether the relation R is reflexive or not. If this relation R is to be a reflexive relation, then this order pair A comma A, that order pair must belongs to R. If this order pair A comma A belongs to this relation R, then we say that the relation is reflexive. Now, what does it mean? The relation is defined like this. If any order pair A comma B belongs to relation R, then the second element is divisible by first element. Similarly, can we say that A is, that is second element means A, is divisible by first element A? Of course, each element is divisible by itself. Therefore, the relation will be reflexive relation. So, how will you write the relation is reflexive? Since A is divisible by A, since A is divisible by A, therefore this order pair A comma A means second element is divisible by first element. If this order pair is there in the relation R, then your relation is reflexive. Since A comma A, this order pair belongs to R, therefore R is reflexive. Our relation is reflexive. Now next we will check whether our relation is symmetric or not. We will check this. Now see, if we will consider that if this order pair, suppose A comma B, belongs to relation R, that means it is defined, this relation R is defined like this, means B is divisible by A. That is, B is divisible by A. Let us take, suppose A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 6. Then of course 6 is divisible by 2, but 2 is not divisible by 6. Means this order pair 2 comma 6 belongs to our relation R, but this order pair 6 comma 2 does not belongs to R, because this second element, that is 2, is not divisible by first element, that is 6. Therefore, we will say that this order pair, but this which order pair? This A comma B does not belongs to R. Therefore, our relation R is not symmetric. So, our relation is not symmetric. Next, we will check whether our relation is transitive or not. For transitivity, what we will take? How will you check transitivity? If we will take, suppose A, this order pair A comma B belongs to R, and again we will take this order pair B comma C belongs to R. Suppose these two order pairs are here, then by this relation, what does it mean? We conclude that B is divisible by A, and from this relation C is divisible by B. Okay, second element is divisible by first element. Now, let us consider A is equal to 2, B is equal to suppose 4, and C is suppose equal to 8. Now, what does our relation R says? Our relation R says if this order pair A comma B belongs to R, that means B means who? 4. 4 is divisible by 4 is divisible by A. A means what? 2. 4 is divisible by 2 and C is divisible by B means what? 8 is divisible by 4, of course. Then can we say that 8 is divisible by 2? Yes, 8 is. Then 8 is divisible by 2. If 8 is divisible by 2, that means what? This is your second element and this is your first element, that is 2. This order pair also belongs to R. That means this A comma C belongs to R. And from this relation, we can say that our relation is C. We started with this order pair A comma B belongs to R. This order pair B comma C belongs to R. And then we have proved that this order pair A comma C belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive relation. R is transitive relation. So, our relation R is whether it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. R is reflexive. R is not symmetric. R is transitive. Okay. R is reflexive. R is not symmetric. Okay. And R is transitive. So we have checked the reflexivity, symmetry and transitivity for relation R. Now we will check what about our relation S, whether it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. The relation S is defined on the set of straight lines. So what we will see whether our relation is reflexive or not. See, if this relation is reflexive, then each element should be related to itself. Means this order pair L comma L does not belongs to relation S. Why this is so? Because L is not perpendicular to L itself. Okay, so that's why this order pair L comma L does not belongs to S. Therefore, our relation S is not reflexive. So this relation is not reflexive. Now, what about symmetry? Whether our relation is symmetric? Now, since see, if we take L comma M, this order pair belongs to suppose our relation S. What does it imply? Because the relation R is defined like this, L is perpendicular to M. So if line L is perpendicular to M, also M is perpendicular to L. Yes, if this happens, then this order pair M comma L, that order pair also belongs to our set S, which implies we started that this order pair L comma M belongs to S, and we have proved that this order pair M comma L also belongs to S. Therefore, our relation S is symmetric. Our relation S is symmetric. Now, we will check transitivity, whether our relation is transitive or not. Again, we will take two order pairs. If this L comma M belongs to S, and again another order pair is there, M comma N, that also belongs to S. What does it mean? It means L is perpendicular to M and the line M is perpendicular to N. See, suppose this is line L which is perpendicular to M, and another line is there. Suppose this is line N and M is perpendicular to N. So can I say that L is perpendicular to N? No, because line L will be parallel to line N, not perpendicular. Therefore, line L will not be perpendicular. It will not be perpendicular to line N. Therefore, this order pair L comma N does not belongs to S. See, these two order pairs L comma M belongs to S, M comma N belongs to S, and if it is a transitive relation, then there should be this order pair L comma N also belongs to S, but here L comma N does not belongs to S. Therefore, we will say that the relation S is not transitive. The relation is not transitive. So what we have proved, our relation S is not reflexive, okay, but S is symmetric and S is not transitive.